Influence and Income. I am your host, Danielle Winningham, and today we're going to be talking about 8 things, and this is just part 1, so we're going to do 4. 8 things you must have, every business owner must have to increase their profits, increase their clients, and really increase their bottom line for 2018. So, darling, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. So good to be here with you this afternoon. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Yes, I'm Darlene Hollis. I am the founder of Broken Silence Ministries, Women and Teen Girls Ministry. We give them platforms to break their silence. I'm also the new author of Divorced Moms Devotional, 31-Day Devotional. It's my first book. I'm also a certified life coach for women and teen girls here in the Atlanta area.
Very good. And we're headed to Atlanta. And if you're going to meet us in it, don't just meet us there, beat us there. And if you can't be in Atlanta physically, I encourage you to go buy your ticket, bit.ly/ATL Inspire. Go get your virtual ticket for Atlanta. And I encourage you to if you're coming in person, get a VIP ticket. If you're coming virtually, get a VIP ticket. And let me tell you why. The number one thing you need, Darlene, what do you think the number one thing you need in order to be profitable in the next year is?
The first thing is mindset and wanting to do it.
You know, that's good, but if I ask who wants to be a millionaire, watch this. Who wants to be a millionaire? Say me in the chat. See, everybody wants to do it. But there's something biblical that says you got to write the vision and make it plain. Right. So the first thing you need is a profit plan. Right. If you don't plan to make money, you will not make money. I'm going to repeat that again. If you don't have a plan to generate revenue, you won't generate any. And as entrepreneurs, we get caught up in the minutia. We want to help everybody. We want to make sure everybody else is on top, but we're not making sure that we're on top. We don't have a profit plan. If you don't have a profit plan, just say I don't in the chat. If you don't have a profit plan, say I don't in the chat. And it's okay, because that's one of the things that we're going to be working on. Oh, Atika, are you coming to Atlanta? Because my 3 VIP sessions in Atlanta, I'm getting ready to tell you Healthy Biz Mindset. My 3 VIP sessions in Atlanta are going to be strictly focused around your profit plan. The first day, we're going to do what is your projection? And that means how much do you want to make? Let me tell you a big mistake, Darlene, that we make as entrepreneurs. We earn our money by default. Instead of looking at the year and saying, I'm going to earn $2 million this year, or I'm going to earn $600,000 this year, we jump into the year and we earn what we earn.
And that's something that I've done a lot.
If you're not deliberate,
sitting in the class.
Absolutely. If you're not deliberate about calling out, and there's some specific ways I'm going to show you in Atlanta how you go about calling out what is a realistic figure. Because if not, you'll shoot too high, which is discouraging, or you'll shoot too low, which is leaving money on the table. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, ouch. Right. So there's a formula to figuring out how much your projection should be for the next year. And I'm going to give you that formula in the first VIP lunch in Atlanta. Doesn't that sound amazing, Darlene?
Awesome. I'm excited.
So Healthy Biz Mindset, you say you almost hit 120K in 2017, and you want to hit 150K in 2018. I can tell you right now, you're shooting too low. And see, here's the thing. You don't know what you don't know. So you're trying to figure out how to make more money by yourself. And Asha said it best. You need a mentor. You need somebody who can look at your numbers and say, these are the ways you're leaving money on the table, which is what we're going to do day 2. Day 2, we're going to say, how are you arriving at that number? Because that's another thing we don't have is a marketing plan. So, and let me tell you, I'm going to make this very simple. Darlene, what do you think a marketing plan is?
Just having everything in place, knowing what you're going to make, when. And that's something new for me too. That's why I'm excited to be there.
Hey, Tom, how are you? Thanks for joining in. So she's absolutely right. And look at it like a farmer, right? Whatever products and services you offer, that's what you grow. A marketing plan is simply, when am I going to take what I've grown to market? And there's a specific way that you have to measure it because you don't want to flood the market. If you flood the market, unfortunately, it can drive down the cost of your products. So when you have a marketing plan and you make common sense deductions as to when you're going to put things on the market, you make more money. How many of you do not have a marketing plan? Say me. And see, this is where you realize that if you don't have a marketing plan, you need to be in Atlanta either virtually or in person November 3rd through November 30th through December 1st with your pens and your paper. Because you're arguably leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table because you don't have a marketing plan. One thing a marketing plan does for you is it shows you gaps in your products and services. Darlene, about how many products and services do you have right now?
Right now, just 2. And I know that there can be many, many more.
What are the 2 that you have right now?
Be the books, and I do a live event.
Okay, so between a book and a live event, what we're going to show you in Atlanta is there are some products and services that she's missing, because even with a book, how much money are you really going to make with a book? I think it takes 5,000 copies of a book for you to make $100,000. It's a bunch of books, y'all. Look at your neighbor and say, that's a lot. That is a lot of books. And even with a live event, live events have never been revenue generators for me. They've been more lead magnets, right? And so even with a live event, my goal is to make a little change. But for the most part, I break even on a live event because that's where I go and entertain my current and my future clients, right? So my goal for a live event is not to generate money at the door, but to bring more clients on board. So you have 2 things that you're offering, and unfortunately, that's a lot of money that's left on the table. But guess what? We're going to fix that in Atlanta because you're going to walk away with a clear idea of what are some other things that you could execute and implement in order to fill in the gap. There's easily ways for you to double your revenue and even triple your revenue, but you don't know what you don't know. Atlanta sound good to anybody yet? Buy your tickets, bit.ly/ATL Inspire. That will be, I think the virtual tickets are $37 and VIP is $57. It will be the best $57 you spend in your life. Buy your ticket today, bit.ly/ATL Inspire. If this sounds good to you, say me. If this sounds like something you need for the new year, say me. Atlanta is about to be lit. The VIP sessions, go to the, I don't know, Healthy Biz Mindset. Go to the link. I got 1,000 links in my mind. bit.ly/ATL Inspire. And the virtual prices are going up after my birthday next week. So you better get your ticket now. What's the third? What do you think we're going to do on the third day, Darlene? So on the first day, we're going to call out your money. Second day is like GPS, right? If you're going to the park, you got to first know where you're going. That's the first day. The second day, we're going to say how you're going to get there. What do you think we're going to do on the third day? Darlene's like, this too hard.
The projection, financial projection.
No, we're already doing that. We're doing that on the first day. And the second day, we're telling how you get there.
Okay. Have we talked about the marketing calendar?
That's what we're going to do on the second day.
Okay. I don't know.
The third day is what could get in your way. That's when we do that SWOT analysis. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your opportunities? What are your threats? Because you need to know going into here's the thing, guys. Whenever you go to do something productive, the enemy will try to block you. You've got to know that the enemy is out there. And what are the things that will keep you from executing on what we just put on paper? And we're going to talk through how do you get over those obstacles. But do you know what the beautiful thing is about this event in Atlanta? Pretty much everything that's on my top 8 list of things you need for more profits and more clients in 2018, somebody's going to be in the room with that specialty. So you need a profit plan. That's number 1. Oh, wow. Guess what? I'm a master at that. Yay. Yay. So you need an online plan. Guess what? Not only am I a master at that, but we got social media strategist Candace Townsend in the room. So yay. Who needs help with their social media? Say me. I just want to know I'm on the right track. Darlene, what do you think? Is this a good list so far?
Yes. Awesome list.
Cause see,
I think a lot of times when you're starting out, you know what you want to do, but you don't know how to build it.
Exactly. And that was Darlene, you took the words out of my mouth. When I first started, I knew exactly who I wanted to serve. I knew exactly what my destination was, but I had no clue as to how to get there. And so in trying to get there, I made tons of missteps and mishaps and did a ton of the wrong things. And a lot of times, we don't know what we don't know, and we'll get discouraged by that because it feels a lot like failure. What do you think, Darlene?
Same here. I think for people like me who are introverts by nature, even though people may not think I am, that's been one of my obstacles. Just being fearful.
There's a difference, though, between introverts and fearful. Can we talk about that real quick? So we're all scared. We're all scared. We're all scared. Me and Elizabeth, who's an introvert, and Alto V's, who's an introvert for the most part, we talked about this. What describes you as an introvert or an extrovert is how you get your energy. See, I get my energy from people. Introverts get their energies from being by themselves. But I know some amazing introverts that don't have a problem standing in front of people, presenting in front of people. They're just going to be worn out when it's over with, while I'm going to be energized when it's over with. But now fear is a whole different character, and fear touches everybody, extrovert or introvert. There are introverts that push forward in fear. There are extroverts that push forward in fear. So let's not confuse the two, right? Let's not confuse the two. Fear is fear. And there are 3 stages of fear. There's fight and there's flight. We've always heard about fight or flight, right? But we've never heard about frozen. And that's what fear does to the mass majority of people. And that's why we created this conference. Because the more knowledge you have, the more it thaws you out. We're all scared. We're all scared. But the more knowledge I have, the more confident I have to move forward and not feel like I'm going to make a mistake. Because that's all of our biggest fear. What do you think, Darlene?
And that's where I'm at. Wanting to make sure that I get that knowledge to move forward. Even though people are pushing me and saying to go ahead, I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing.
And so that comes with linking up with people who know what they're doing. The mass majority of you, I'm going to say about 95%, are leaving money on the table because of social media. You're leaving money on the table because you don't know the ins and outs of social media. If you haven't shared the video, make sure you share. I'm giving away a copy of my new book, 50 Shades of Quit. Tomorrow, that releases tomorrow. My new ebook, #shared in the chat. So the more knowledge you get, it doesn't eradicate the fear. It just allows you to move confidently forward in spite of. And that's how I design. This is not even a conference. We're calling it a business building intensive. We're going to have a ton of fun now. Don't get me wrong. And we got some good prizes coming down the pipe for Atlanta now. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be an amazing experience. Whether you buy a live stream ticket or whether you're in that room, it's going to be amazing. But I want you to walk away with something that you didn't have before. And that's a game plan. So on the third day, we're going to be brutally honest about what's getting in your way of making money. And you're going to walk away with a plan to confront that when it arises. See, what you can't do is act like you ain't going to have no problems next year. And you can put as much money on paper as you want to. But if you don't account for the obstacles, you're not going to be able to manifest that money.
That's true. That is true. It's putting it into action. That is so true. And I think for me, that's one of the really big things too, is moving forward. Because it even just coming on social media, it took a lot for me to do that. I knew what I was talking about, but still just stepping out there and doing it. So I think just sitting in those sessions will help me to, like I said, move forward more confidently.
Do you know what else you're
especially with me wanting to help other women.
Do you know what else is going to help you move forward more confidently, Darlene? Whether you're in the live stream or whether you're in that room, you're going to leave with some contacts. The dates are November 30th through December 3rd, Atlanta, bit.ly/ATL Inspire. General admission for 3 days is only $127. But don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself to a VIP ticket. It's going to be worth it. Because every day at lunch is going to be about your VIP, your $1 million journey. And what is it going to take to get you there? So you have to make sure you get your ticket now. And so you can get in on the bonuses, including the 15K business makeover that we're giving away. Have you heard about that, Darlene?
Yes.
Can you tell
us a little more information?
Absolutely. So we're going to be giving away 2 $15,000 business makeovers. The link is bit.ly/ATL as in Atlanta Inspire. bit.ly/ATL Inspire. Somebody asked me for the link. If you guys could put it up on Facebook and on Periscope, that would be great. So I have a business product that is it's a $25,000 makeover if it includes all the coaching, and we're giving you the $15,000 version, which is your infrastructure. It's your websites, it's your landing pages, it's your email funnels. I'm going to help you in a VIP session with product creation to help you fill in the gaps. It is an amazing package. You're going to get coaching from a social media strategist. We're going to do your graphics for you. It's literally a business makeover in a box. So just think about if a star were passing in front of you and you had to wish for anything for your business, what would it be? We're giving you that. We're giving you that. Yeah. It's amazing.
Awesome.
It's amazing. So you don't.
And Danielle, I'm thinking about when.
Go ahead, darling.
I was thinking about when you came here at the beginning of the year. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And it just in those few hours, contacts were made. A lot of us are still supporting each other. And we learned a lot in that room and it was about 2 hours, 3 hours. So I can only imagine what we'll learn in those 3 days.
I'm telling you,
awesome.
3 hours with me is going to change your life. 3 days will change the trajectory of your money for a long time to come. And whether you got to come virtually, and if you know you can't come in person, go buy your virtual ticket today. That's called commitment. I want you to type in real quick. I was reading a book last night, and it said that you have to make a decision to be wealthy. You have to make a decision to be rich. You have to make a decision to have abundance. And so today, if you're making that decision, I want you to type in hashtag I do. Because when you type in hashtag I do, what that means is you'll stop letting things get in the way of your abundance. Because let me tell you what's going to happen. If you go buy your ticket today, we'll remind you. We'll remind you up to and including the conference. Hey, you need to be here. Hey, you need to be here. If you don't buy your ticket today, you may forget. And now you're starting 2018 without a plan. Periscope, I don't see you. So does that mean you're not committed to being wealthy? Does that mean you're not committed to, I need to see some hashtags I do. Because that is the, yep, Aisha, if you purchase tickets and you decide to come, we can definitely switch your ticket for you. But that is the...
Is this open to men and women, Danielle? It's open to men also?
Oh, yeah, it's open to men. Men are going to be there. Husbands is coming. Mr. Ray is coming. Jacqueline's husband, Mr. Smith, Troy, going to be there. It's going to be some men's in the room, y'all. Hey, Adrian. So the first step in abundance is deciding that you want to be abundant. Once you make that decision, and Healthy Biz Mindset, me and you had this conversation yesterday. Once you make that decision, you won't let $99 stand in the middle of your abundance. You won't let $200 stand in the middle of your abundance. You won't let $500 stand between you and your abundance. You won't let a plane ticket stand between you and your abundance. You won't let anything. And over the last few years, I've invested so much money, bought so many books, went to so many webinars, so many conferences, and I'm committed. I'm so committed. I'm so committed for the next level that I won't let anything stand in front of it. Even to the point that I not only bought a $1,000 ticket for myself, but for 2 of my staff members, round trip tickets to San Diego, hotel rooms, food, and transportation, because my next level contact was in San Diego. And so I took myself and 3 of my team members. I didn't go alone. And as a result of that journey, I'm now presenting on a telesummit Saturday. Y'all don't hear me. You got to put something in to get something out. So if you want to make 120 this year and only make 150 next year because you refuse to invest $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to go from 120 to 240, these are the decisions you're making when you're in business. These are the decisions that you are making when you're in business. You've got to be in the room because sometimes the information that is shared is priceless. It's priceless. What do you think about that, Darlene, investing in your business?
I mean, it is. You have to get something out, and also you appreciate it more. You appreciate it more that you made that sacrifice. You pay more attention, and you try to get everything that you can get from those sessions. And
that's another thing that makes you execute, because you had to invest to be there. And sometimes, listen, guys, we've got to step away from our day-to-day. We've got to step away from the noise and the madness and the confusion to see where God really wants us to go.
Yes.
and to
That's
even
true.
understand where we want to go. So I have a special place in my heart for the people that are going to be in the room in Atlanta. Now, I'm going to be excited about the people that are on live stream, because there was a lot of people that won't even do that. But for the people, and we're going to Greens and Gravy for the VIP event on Thursday night. Darius just came in on Periscope. So I'm going to be super excited for the people who, everybody's got daycare issues. Everybody got money issues. Everybody got to take time off their job. Everybody's got their own struggles. But for the people who actually travel and make it there, my appreciation to them is the utmost. Why? Because they show me how much they value their business. And I'm going to do my best to return the value. Watch that word, value. So number 1, you need a profit plan. Number 2, you need an online strategy. An online strategy is not just social media. An online strategy is digital marketing, period. So we're not only going to have Candace there with social media, we're going to have Van Collins there talking about digital marketing. We're going to have April Beverly there talking about sales copy. So you've got to have an online game. And especially those of us who say we're introverts, thank you, Darius. Darius on my sidebar, that top is real cute. Those of us who say we're introverts, you've still got to find a way to talk to your clients. And what better way, if you don't want to open your mouth and speak to them, you've got to learn the command of the English language so that you can speak to them without speaking to them. You can't just ignore them. You can't. Is this helping anybody? Say me. Share in the chat. I'm giving away a copy of my new ebook launching tomorrow. So #share in the chat. But you got to have a profit plan. You got to have an online plan. Guess what else you got to have? What's another thing you think you need to have, Darlene? If you got to have an online plan, what else do you have to have? Come on, what's the opposite of online? What's the opposite of online? You got to have an offline. You got to have an offline plan. And if that means if you have an annual event, you've got to find a way to make that event profit, make money. And so we're going to have Robin Day talking about event planning at the event. You've got to have an offline plan. And some of you think that social media is the end all and be all. Darlene, why y'all think I drove and came to Atlanta?
And that made a big difference. It really made a difference, you being there in person with us.
Exactly. Sometimes people, and I've known Darlene for years, going on 3 years now, right? They're going on 3 years. But to see people, to know that they're real, to know that they're the same. I'm the same. If you're looking for something different, you're not going to get it. I'm the same, silly,
the same in person,
in your face, ain't finna take no excuses, about my business. You think we was gonna be in there kikiing and caca? Next, what's your problem? You can do this. Next. So we had some amazing power coaching sessions, and that's what that VIP lunch is. It is a power coaching session. You literally get your life over lunch.
You sit in the corner either.
Huh?
You will call you out of the corner.
You got to come out of the corner to get your money. You got to come out of the corner to get your money. You got to come out of the corner to get your money. You can't stay in the corner and get your money. Somebody put in #my money. We got to have our money now. So we can't sit in the corner and get our money. We gotta get out there to get our money. And so, it's one of those things. Thank you, Women in Purpose. That when you're in the room, everything changes. Everything changes, and you guess what? You absorb more because it becomes an experience. So you got to have a profit plan. You got which includes a marketing plan. You've got to have an online plan, online strategy. You've got to have an offline strategy. And guess what I'm going to be sharing for the first time, y'all? You want to know, Darlene? I'm going to be sharing my profit plan for 2018. I'm going to be sharing my online strategy for 2018. And I'm going to be sharing my offline strategy for 2018. And if you're not in the room, you won't hear it until 2018. And I'm very serious about that. If you're not in the room, and this is to me that behind the scenes that you pay for. You understand what I'm saying? I'm only going to teach you so much on Periscope. I'm only going to teach you so much on Facebook Live. You're only going to learn so much on my podcast or on Instagram. You really want information, you got to do like the wizard and you got to come behind the screen. You got to follow that yellow brick road and you got to come behind the curtain to see what's really going on and how hey, Cynthia, and how you can apply those things to your own business. Because what it boils down to, I think, Darlene, is sometimes you can look at me and I'm just me. I'm plain, I'm Jane. And you say, if she can do it, I can do it too. So if you're VIP virtual, you still get access to see my profit plan, my marketing plan. Adrian, the only place I'm releasing this is at the conference. That is the only place I am showing it. So what you got to realize, guys, is you can be a coaching client, but a conference is a whole nother bird. They're always replays. And no, we're not going to talk about social media. We're not going to talk about Facebook ads. But I can show you what to do with your Facebook ads. Babe, hand me that book over there. I can show you what to do with your Facebook ads right now. RAT. The April's book. And for those of you who are my clients, you know this already. So Healthy Biz Mindset, let me give you a bonus. This is why you need a coach. This book right here will help you get your life with Facebook ads. It's by April Beverly. It's called Fast Money. The easy way to use Facebook ads to hook smoking hot leads. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Buy you a book. But y'all, what do y'all buy in y'all business? Can I ask? Darlene, what do you think the number one expense is in business?
The number one expense.
What are they buying in their business?
I think it's development.
That's what it should be, but that's not what they're doing. So because if you come on here and ask me about Facebook ads, there are so many books. Now, I happen to know April Beverly personal and know she's good at what she do. But, you know, when I have a question about something in my business, I buy a book, I take a course, I attend a webinar. What are you investing in your business? See, you can invest in marketing, but if you don't know what to market, then it's no good. And you can invest in inventory, Shirlene, but if you don't know how to get people to buy the inventory, that's no good. You can invest in a website, but if you don't know how to make that website make money while you're asleep, that's no good. And so, guys, I think, Darlene, you nailed it on the head, is that you should be investing in business development and knowledge. Because that knowledge that you obtain through coaching and business development, it will save you thousands and thousands over the long run, and it will make you thousands and thousands over the long run. Don't miss out. And it's tax deductible. Why wouldn't you go out there right now and buy a live stream ticket? You write it off on your taxes as business development.
Right.
I don't know, Darlene. What do you think? What do you think holds us back from?
For me,
go ahead.
Some of us know. I think some of us are not committed enough to it. my first time even really being serious about business, I traveled all the way to Puerto Rico to a business retreat. Had never done that before, but I invested that money. I found ways to get it done. I stayed in a room with 3 other women that I did not know, but we were like sisters. I think only 2 of them knew each other, but we were determined to get there. And there were about maybe 40, 50 of us there. And that was my first introduction into the coaching world. So you just have to be committed to make that investment and to get better, to learn. You can't just go with what you know. You have to have a coach. You have to have a mentor. And that's why I continuously try to get better and learn more, whether it's through books or taking classes. And all the free stuff is not going to help you. You got to invest something.
What was that, Elise, about a business deduction? Yeah, it is a business deduction. I mean, all of it is. All of it is. And the funny thing is, you're not hurting anybody but yourself when you don't invest.
Right.
When you don't invest, especially at prices for our virtual tickets. Also, V's, how much of the virtual tickets? I think $37 and $57 this week. They're going to go up to $59 and $99 because the information is that valuable. But what do you buy in a week, Darlene? It costs $37.
Let's see.
A ton of stuff, huh?
I don't do Starbucks and all of that. But I know for most people, they spend that much going to Starbucks every day.
You're gonna spend that much on dinner. You're gonna spend that much on clothes. You're gonna spend that much on this. You're gonna spend that much on that. And the majority of those things, Jules said, getting your nails done. You guys answer. What do you spend $37 a week on? Food. Absolutely, Carol. I read a study that said the majority of Americans spend more money at the restaurant than they do at the grocery store. Junk, Medora, absolutely. Hey, Afro Sewing, absolutely junk. Stuff that you can't even remember you bought. Katina said food. What else do you guys spend $37 a week on? And that's the funny thing. When somebody says...
not getting the hair done.
Yeah. Nails. When somebody says spend it on your business, there's always this should I, would I, could I. But I have so many prizes for Atlanta, Darlene. Right. Absolutely. It's not a write-off. Absolutely. It's a business deduction. Thank you, Elise. So here's what I'm saying. If you go Apostle Gloria to the website, they will tell you the different prices. I'm not sure if Alto Visa is still on here, but go to bit.ly/ATL Inspire. It has every opportunity that is available on that website. And we're going to have some special prizes for the people in the virtual group who signed up first, who signed up 10th, who signed up 20th. So you may want to get to signing up. And especially if you know you're not going to make it, it makes a big difference. Has this been super hard for you, Darlene?
No.
You're doing a great job.
I'm excited.
So
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
What are you most excited about? And guys, if you have a product that you want to highlight in Atlanta, we have, and also please give me the prices because they're asking. We have opportunity for sponsors. Get your product in front of 100 plus people live and 200 to 300 people online. bit.ly/ATL sponsor. Anybody want to be a sponsor? You can sponsor gift baskets. You can sponsor gift cards. You can sponsor. It depends on what level, Katrina. You have to look at the chart. Katrina, you have to look at the chart. So you can sponsor whatever. So if you're interested in sponsoring, go to that link, bit.ly/ATL sponsor. What? We got 5 bougie boxes coming from Dana. So definitely one of those is going to be given away to virtual. So yes, get your virtual tickets now. They are $37 and $57. They will go up after Black Friday to $99 and $149 because they are worth it. Medora said, Darlene, she is her girl. She is rocking this in her curls. Thank you, Tisha. So what are you most excited to learn, Darlene?
The profit plan. That part for me. I really need to be able to sit there and I know you're going to push me about the obstacles.
We all have to be
Getting
pushed.
those things out of the way.
We all have to be pushed. And you have to be surrounded by people who will push you. Because if you're not, that's not a good look.
Yes.
That's not a good look.
And I'm ready to come out of where I've been. Ready to move forward. And seriously. And
Medora, you just asked about a tax professional. Falasha Day just joined. She's going to be at the conference. So if you need tax or accounting, get with Falasha Day Accounting. FOLASADE. Domination is her keyword. That's a bad girl. So she knows her business inside and out. She knows her business inside and out. So guys, if you're in the chat,
I want to tell my Atlanta people know that if they have any more questions, they can always inbox me. Some of them know me personally. They can give me a call. Because I know some of the ladies that came on that this would be great for them to be in that room.
Very good. And you know what? We can only lead people to knowledge, but we can't make them think. Yeah, it is, Katrina. It's on the chart. Keep going down. It's not all in the same spot, but I'll tell you when I get off. We can lead people to knowledge. And the unfortunate piece is people have to want it. And that's why I said earlier, when I asked you, were you ready? Were you ready to be really rich? Were you, thank you, Ken Ellis. Were you deciding to be abundant? And with those decisions comes other actions. So don't wait till the 11th hour to get your ticket. That's another thing that holds us up, is we don't move with speed. And you're penalized by being sloth. You're penalized by moving slow. You're penalized by not taking immediate action, because immediate action shows faith. When I do things right away, that shows that I have faith. Go ahead, Rose. We'll see you there, love. When that shows that I have faith. When I drag around and procrastinate, that is a testimony as to my lack of faith. Sometimes you got to pray and move. You know how they say stick and move? I pray and move. Let me tell you guys a quick story. Anybody want to hear a story? Say story time. And if you haven't shared the video, share the video. My mom, I'm the only child. I'm an only child. That means that my mom's care is 100% my responsibility. It's only me and her. My father passed away when I was like 13. And it's only been me and her for the last 34 years. Because I'll be 47 tomorrow. My mom got sick the day Hurricane Harvey came. And it took us an hour to get an ambulance to come and get her. And we had to rush her to the hospital. She's still in the hospital. That was August 25th. She's still in the hospital. Hopefully she'll be out by November 25th. But she's still in the hospital. While she was in the hospital, I got the opportunity of a lifetime to fly to San Diego and meet some amazing 7, 8, and 10-figure contacts. I asked for the opportunity. I said, Lord, level me up. I prayed the prayer of Jabez, expand my territory. But when you ask God to expand your territory, you've got to take the trip, regardless. And so I saw this new media summit that was hosted by Steve Osher. If you remember, Steve Osher was on my telesummit not too long ago. And I really wanted to go. The tickets were $3,000 to get in. One person. $3,000. You want to level up? Pay for a high-end retreat. Pay for a high-end conference. And that's what we're going to be next year. We're going to be a little bit higher because I want people in the room who are ready to go. $3,000 a ticket. So I resigned to myself. I'm going to pay $3,000 for this ticket. I went on Facebook and saw a special. Get your ticket in the next 48 hours for only $1,000. I said, Lord, you're telling me to go. You done took this ticket from $3,000 to $1,000. And I can even take some teammates with me. If that wasn't confirmation enough, I went online and the plane tickets were like $100 round trip. I said, okay, Lord, you're telling me to take the trip. Tell them, Candace, hashtag take the trip. Put it in the chat. So I said, well, I want my teammates to go with me. And one of them's in Houston, one of them's in Philly, and one of them's in Maryland. So I knew the Houston price was around $100 round trip. Philly, $80 round trip. Maryland, $100 round trip. Lord, you're telling me to take the trip. You're telling me, Lord, to take the trip. So I reached out to Steve. I said, we're thinking about coming. Me and some of my teammates, me and two of my teammates. He said, if you come, we're going to give you a 25% discount on your tickets. Put the tickets down to $750. Somebody say, take the trip. Hey, Jennifer. Well, when we were in Indianapolis, they messed my conference up so much. Hilton had given me 100,000 points. So when I went online to Hilton, it showed me that all of our rooms in San Diego would be free with the exception of one room and one night. Take the trip. After all that, my mom's in the hospital and she's catatonic. She's not speaking. She's not woke. And I sat at her hospital bed and I prayed to do the right thing. And God said, I told you to go because you can't do nothing here. And I went. Made some amazing connections, made some lifelong partnerships with people who've earned the kind of money that I only dream of earning. And that's what you miss sometimes in this journey. You've got to have people to show you how to get there, the places you've never been. I went and I left my mom in the best care. And the trip was amazing. And I wouldn't have taken anything for it. Some of you right now on the fence, should I go to Atlanta? It's going to be hard for me to go. Who's going to keep the kids? And some of you said I'm not going before you even assessed your situation. You wrote yourself up. But I will tell you this. Until you are willing to go the distance, you won't have what he has for you. And going the distance is more than just about money. Going the distance is about faith. Going the distance is about believing. Going the distance is about putting yourself out there and being unapologetic for it. So we have an amazing lineup for Atlanta. Some amazing information. Your life will never be the same. You're going to walk away with lifelong context. People tickle me when they get mad at me. And they don't realize that you got 300-400 sisters because I'm in your life. We're family, regardless. But sometimes when you want some stuff, you got to be willing to take the trip. If you cannot get in your car and take the trip, you got to be willing to come virtually. Yeah, Regina said, do not make life decisions based on finances. Somebody say amen. And right now, there's entirely too many ways for you to save money and get money. For you to alleviate what you need as a result of money. I mean, I've done it all. I've made gift baskets. I've catered. I've baked cakes. I've baked brownies to send my kids to private school. I've done it all. And as it relates to building this business, I have no problem with what I charge because I did a lot to get here. I did a lot to get here. You can't even compare your part-time hustle to my full-time passion. I've done this every day. I've done this every day for 7 years. Day in, day out. Matter of fact, I'm going to be off from December 9th to January 9th. That'll be the first time I've been on vacation in 7 years. Because when you work a job and you're building a business, when you take off work from that job, you still got to build that business. And for the last 3 years in corporate America, all of my days off went towards building my business. So I haven't been off. I haven't been off. But you got to take the trip, guys. That's the only thing I know to tell you to do. Yeah, we all have stuff going on, y'all. Y'all look at Coach sometimes and say, oh, Coach, you got it easy. This, that. No, I fight the same battles you fight. I fight the same demons you fight. Matter of fact, I wish I could show you this tray over here right now. Because when I start to stray away from my faith, when I start to stray away from my confidence, come and show them the tray, Tequila. This is my birthday gift to myself. Y'all want to see it? If you want to see it, say me. It's kind of petty, but still my birthday gift to myself. Y'all want to see it? Let's go back. Yeah. You can come on. So this is my birthday gift to myself. It's kind of petty. But do y'all see that? This silver tray. These are my daily vitamins. These are my prayer beads. This is my weight loss book. I'm not going to give you the title. These are my new journals. This is my new pen, my new Parker pen. And that's my new regimen. So when I wake up in the morning, I do all my vitamins. And my what you call? My diffuser. So I wake up in the morning, read my Bible, write in my journal, plan my meals for the day, take my vitamins, and meditate before I do anything else. That is my gift to myself. That's my plan to lose 50 plus pounds in the next, because the weight you carry is not food. The weight you carry is here.
In the mind.
Food is just a manifestation, and we all have a manifestation of what bothers us. It's just you can see mine, I can't see yours. Yours may be your battle with money. Yours may be your inability to get a man. I ain't trying to call nobody out, I'm just being honest. Yours may be your inability to get along with your family members. I'm just being honest. We all have somewhere that the energy that we don't deal with goes. And so I said before, I keep carrying mine around because it's not a diet plan. I know Slim Fast, Slim Slow, North Beach, South Beach. I know the elastic rubber band diet plan, the cabbage, the green cabbage diet plan. I know every diet plan and every calorie count known to man. But until you fix this, you can't fix this. You can't. You can't.
That's true.
And it's the same thing with your money. Hey, Miss Farrell, I haven't seen you in a minute. It's the same thing with your money. So while other coaches are going to give you $1 million worth of strategy that you'll never execute, they're going to give you $1 million worth of this and that. I'm going to get to the root of what is making you not make money. And once you pull up the root, the weed can't grow again. See, I've never had enough trust in myself to get to the root as to why I eat the way I eat. So this is my gift to myself for turning 47, is to get deep into the root. What have I been hiding for all of these years, right? The link is bit.ly/ATL Inspire. So even as I do that, I'm going to be helping you guys get to the root as to why you work so hard and have so little to show for it. Why are you in direct violation of the law of compensation? And let me tell you why you're in violation. The law of compensation is you're compensated for the number of people you serve. You serve a lot of people, you get a lot of compensation. So some of y'all's math is wrong. So I'm going to help you fix your math. I'm going to fix my way. I'm going to help you fix your math. And it all starts right here. And you can hire any coach, any business consultant, any business strategist. You can go to 1,000 classes and read $1 million. But until you repair your relationship with your worth and money. See, me and food, we got a horrible relationship. Oh, but me and money, we partners. I can make money out of thin air. That I can. Because I don't have that issue. I have another issue. We all got issues now. Don't get it twisted. Ain't none of us perfect. See, I don't have that issue. And me and money, I can and make money. It's that food thing I gotta regain control over. Some of you have allowed money to take you under. And instead of toe to toe, going face to face with your money, you've let it take you under. That's what we're going to fix in Atlanta. And then guess what? When you come up, Darlene, because now you understand your relationship with money, you're going to need the tools to make the money. That's where the tools come in. But a social media strategist without an understanding of why you've been holding yourself back making money, it does no good. The tools without the mindset to go out and actually dig, till the soil and plant the seeds and water the ground and harvest for nothing. You'll know how to plant plants all day and never get out there and do a thing. Some of us know how to do it. Darlene, you're an amazingly bright woman. An amazingly giving woman. I know that. So what keeps you from doing it?
Thank you.
It's the mindset. You gotta fix it. You gotta fix it, because until you fix it, you go nowhere. You don't go anywhere. You gotta fix it. So guys, whether you're gonna visit us in person in Medora, you can split your days. If you come in person, we gift you with the replays anyway. So if you buy an in-person ticket, I know there's a lot of things that you miss while you're in the room, while you're in the moment. So we always gift you with the replays if you buy an in-person ticket, to make sure that you can have the experience. But it's the mindset. And until you tackle that in a meaningful way, it's not going to change. And we're going to have fun doing it. So it's not even, it ain't going to be nobody in there laying all out on the floor crying. No, we about to have a ball. And you're going to remember this forever. Yeah.
Can't wait. Really excited.
So, Darlene, I know I've overtalked you tremendously. But you did do a great job. You did do a great job. So thank you so much for allowing me to interview you today. And guys, if you're in Atlanta, Darlene says if you have any questions, please reach out. We do still have a lunch sponsorship available. So if you want to get your business in front of these people via live stream and in the room, definitely let us know. All of that information is at bit.ly/ATL Inspire. Get your tickets today. Don't be late to the party. Don't be the one that runs into the room on the day of. There's not a promo code. At least that's just standard on most websites. they give you that option. And actually, we've given you guys the rock bottom discount already. Medora, if you've already bought your ticket, go into the attendees group, and there are going to be some, that phone. There's going to be a place there for you to be able to see who needs roommates, who's driving from where, who needs rides from the airport, all of that. Apostle Gloria, it's on my website, bit.ly/unlimitedcoaching.com. No, just bit.ly/unlimitedcoaching. But if you inbox me, I'll give you the link. So yes, we will see you who's coming to Atlanta, either virtually or in person. Hashtag me. Who's taking the trip? Who's taking the trip? Hashtag me. I need to see it, Darlene. I need to see it. I got the whole folks accountable. Come on now.
Yes.
Who's taking the trip? Hashtag me in the chat. Let me see. You know there's a delay. All right, Judge said she's going to be representing Canada in the house. Sandra, me, Dana. Dana says she's buying her assistant a ticket. Tisha, Katina says she's taking the trip. Rose says she already booked her flight and hotel. Ashley says she's going to be with us virtually. Charlene's going to be in the house. Charlene. If VIP is $247. Roz is going to be in the house. Bonetta's going to be in the house. Jack. What? Niketra is going to be in the house. Elise going to be with a virtual seat. Go ahead. Jules says she's VIP virtual. Medora said, I'm coming to get mine in person, baby. I'm taking the trips. Roz said, even if she got to crush cans, y'all. Lorraine said she'll be there virtually. Dana said her sister's coming from VA. Guys, it's going to be lit. It's going to be an amazing experience. I'm excited. We have so many prizes. If you guys want to be a sponsor, bit.ly/ATL sponsor. Yep, do what you can, Medora. And again, thank you, Darlene.
You're welcome. Honored.
Thank you. And I'll see you guys later today.
All
Bye.
righty. Take care.
Oh, you know what, Rose? It's my 47th. So happy birthday, sis. I'll see you there.